Okay, starting a new topic, proper exponents. X to the power of 6 times x to the 4th. First off, here's what x to the 6th power means. It means you've got 6 factors of x, okay? So write x times x times x times x times x till there's 6 of them. Then you put a times dot, and you've got x to the 4th. So that's 4 factors of x. Now I write x down, and I count how many factors of x I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there's 10 factors. It's x to the 10th power. Now I want you to think about how you can get from here to here quicker without having to list out all your factors. There's something you can do with 6 and 4, an operation where you can get 10. I don't think it's times though. 6 times 4 is not 10. That's 24, okay? I did not have 20 end up with 24 x's, okay? I want you to be thinking about that, okay? Now, here's how division works. You draw a line, x to the 6th, that would be x times x times x times x times x times x. X to the 4th would be x times x times x times x. Now, when dividing, if you have an x on top and an x on bottom, they cancel. X top, x bottom, they cancel. That's how division works. The common factors are canceled. Now these cannot be canceled because you don't have anything on bottom. How many x's did we end up with? We ended up with 2. What operation could you run with 6 and 4 to get 2? I mean, it's probably not divide, since 6 divided by 4, 1.5. Okay. Now let's turn the page. Now we're going to talk about how we can get the answer quicker. Okay. Here's what you're going to do. Okay. X to the 10th times x to the 4th. Okay. You have a times dot. Circle it. When you have a times dot, what you can do is add the powers. Okay. You write x down one time, and then you just add 10 plus 4. 10 plus 4 is 14, just like I did. So it's x to the 14th power. Okay, now we have division. Circle the division line. If you have division, you subtract the powers. This is how I would subtract on subtraction. If it's add, I just put the 2 little powers with a plus sign, figure out what it is. Cross out the one on the bottom, and then minus it from the top. 7 minus 3 is 4. Okay, so it's x to the 4th power. Once again, we have divide. We have to subtract the powers. When you're subtracting, subtract the one on the bottom. 12 minus 2 is 10, so it's x to the 10th power. Okay, now you're multiplying. Multiplication, you add the powers. So x, and then just add them right here. 15 plus 2 is 17. You don't cross anything out. That's well, you cross out 15 plus 2. That's x to the 17th power. You have a division. You subtract the powers. Subtract, you cross out the smaller one. 15 minus 5 is 10, so it's x to the 10th. Multiplication, you add the powers. 3 plus 16 is 19. Division, you minus the powers. But you have to minus in the correct order. 15 minus 3 is 12, x to the 12th power. Multiplication, you add the powers. It's not hard to do. 2 plus 13 is 15. Now, pause the video, please, and do 1 through 8. Okay, 1 through 8. And then I'll go on. The first 1 through 8. There's two 1 through 8s. You do the first 1 through 8. Okay, now the second section. Here's a long way to do it, okay? What you have here is a power to power. X to the second power in the parentheses, and outside you have an outside power of 3. This is called power to power. Here's how power to power works. Take your outside exponent, write what's inside 3 times, because it's a third power. X second times X second times X second. Now, X to the second is 2 factors of X. X to the second, 2 more factors of X. X times X. Times X times X. How many X's is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What could I do to skip all this crap and do 2 and 3? What can you do at 2 and 3 to get 6? I don't think you add them this time. 2 plus 3 is not 6. It's 5, buddy. Okay. I don't think you minus them. I don't think you divide them. I think you times them. Okay. That is how power to power works. That's a power to power. So put P to P, and that means you multiply. Draw a rainbow from the inner power to the outer power, and you times. 6 times 3 is 18, so X to the 18th. 5 and a 3, that's P to P. 5 times 3 is 15. This is easy, okay? Power to power. P to P. 2 times 7 is 14. P to P. 8 times 3 is 24. P to P. 5 times 6 is 30. P to P. Power to power. 3 times 2 is 6. P to P. 5 times 2 is 10. Okay, now do the second section, number 8.